Hi everyone, let's begin how to draw plots using Python. So here is in this video today I'm going to cover a box plot, bar plot as well as scatter plot in this video. So shall we now start? We are going to take one new file. I'm going to open, I'm just saving this and I'm just closing this file and I'm going to open a new file, and you can see here this is the where this file is stored, and this is my documents folder, and here is Python script and here is plot chart, and I'm going to open a new file. This is Python 3, and let me rename this file, and I'm just rename this file and I'm giving you plots. I'm just writing here plots using Python, plots in Python, and I had just renamed this file. And now, first of all, what we have to do, let me import pandas as PD. And after that, let me import, there is also one of the important library. Let me import Seaborn as SNS. Right. So both these libraries I had opened, I had called. And after that, what we have to do, let me create a one data frame. So I'm just writing this is data frame, and this data frame I want to open a one file that is Excel file. So read underscore Excel. And where is this file? It is, the file name is, let me open this file. I am using the same file that I had used in my previous video, dependent, and a dependent dot, I'm using XLSX. And let me open this file and let me print this df, whether this file is stored in this df variable or not. Let me run this. Yes, this file is already opened. So now, first of all, I want to run this, let's say scatterplot. So SNS dot, I'm going to use scatterplot, and after that, what I want on x-axis, suppose on x-axis I want before, this is one of my column name, and after that on y-axis let me use after. I'm going to use after is also my data, and after that what I want to use and where both these columns are existing, that is data, that is df, data frame. So let me run this, and after that what we can see, this is our scatter plot. You can see here, this is our scatter plot in between before and after columns. Then after that, I want to run, let's say, distribution plot also. So I'm just writing here SNS dot DIST, distribution plot, and where is this distribution plot? That is, data is saved in df, right? And that is only distribution plot. I want to see only one particular variable, that is one particular column, that is b4, let's say b4, and I want to run this, and yes, this is my distribution plot. right? You can say whether data is normally distributed or not. It is a bell-shaped curve that is reflecting over here. Now I want to run bar plot. So I'm going to use SNS dot bar plot, SNS bar plot, and bar plot I want in between two things. What I want on x-axis, I want before, and on y-axis I want after. So, and again, I would write where is this data, right? So again, I will use data that is equivalent to df because that is saved in df variable. So let me run this. What happened? Let me run this. So now you can see this is the bar plot, but both are the same. So I'm using for this another file name, and this file name we are calling it, let's say this is my new file, and I want to show you both these bar plot as well as box plot through this with the help of this file name. So this file name is, let me call, there is one more, let me copy this particular function, and here is I'm copying this, and now I want to call, I just want to save my time, so I'm just giving this file name is new. So pd.read underscore excel, and my file name is not dependent, that is somewhere is this file name is correspond. I think this is my file name. Let me check whether it's existing or not. So I'm just writing new, and let me print this file. Yes, of course, this file is existing. So this is my file. You can see here, this file name is, this is the, these are the number of the columns. Attributes are like, this is the, these are the various four-wheeler brand names, and these are the categories 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 means accordingly price. I had given them, one is the low segment car, middle segment car, or higher segment car, anything. Fuel efficiency, after sales service, then features, then NCAP rating, then comfort, right? This is, these are the attributes already stored in this file. So I just want to see box plot of this particular file. So let me, first of all, I am going to use a bar plot. So let's say I'm using this SNS and I'm saying bar plot, and after that I'm using this x-axis. What is this? On the x-axis I'm using, there is the one variable, let's say I'm taking price, and on the y-axis let me take, on the y-axis let me take NCAP rating, NCAP underscore, sorry, y equal to, and I'm going to use NCAP underscore rating, you can see here this is my, and again I would say this is this data. Where is this data is stored? Data is, I'm going to use for this purpose new, and I'm going to run this. So now, okay, fine, there is one particular problem is there. So let me use some another kind of data, NCAP rating. Okay, could not interpret, right? No problem. So we can use another variable, let's say fuel efficiency, fuel underscore, I'm going to use efficiency, fuel underscore efficiency. I'm sure that will work out. Yes, it's working. You can see here. This is my bar plot, and you can see here, this is the bar plot is reflecting here. And now I'm going to use, let's say I'm going to use box plot. So box plot, I'm using this particular function through SNS library. And this is the box plot, and let me use this x equal to, I'm going to use, let's say, category wise. I want to see category, and category, 1 2 3 I had already defined over there, and equal to y. On the y-axis I want price. I want price. So, and where is this data is stored? And the same thing, I am going to use data equal to, I'm saying new. And let me run this, and whether, yes, of course, this is the box plot is here. Let me once again run this SNS dot bar plot. I want to see a bigger one bar plot I want to show you. So let me use in between category and price. So what will happen? Let's say I'm going to use x equal to category, because I want on the x-axis category, and on the y-axis I want to use, on the y-axis I want to use price. I want to use price. And where is this data is stored? Let me define here data equal to, I want to use new. So let me run this, whether it's functioning. Yes, of course. So now you can see segment wise, I'm in category 1. Category 1 is the price range is this, category 2, category 3. So this is my bar plot. I'm sure that is clearly visible. I hope till here this is clear, and some more types of plots we have to do practice in my next session. So keep watching. Thank you.